Hello, everyone. Welcome. It's Saturday afternoon and a gorgeous one. And tonight we're going to be doing perfect wine for tonight. Nice, feels like a summer day almost in the afternoon. We're going to do a nice white. Sun's still up. This is a Sauvignon Blanc. Okay, it's from New Zealand. Now, New Zealand Sauvignon Blancs in the last 20 years have just taken off. I mean, they are the most sought after and enjoyed wines, and they've done extremely well. Now, there's two regions that do a lot of Sauvignon Blancs. Okay, you have the uh, the Marlborough region and the Martinsburg region. Now, the Stonecrop we're going to do tonight is a 2018. This is a Martinsburg. Okay, it's a 2018, and the difference between the two areas, and this is just to show you this. People might be familiar with this. Is a Kim Crawford. Okay, that's the Marlborough region. So you have the Marlborough, and this is the Martins. So the Martins is more usually smaller family-owned vineyards. Okay, they produce a lot less yield, so they hand pick them a little less buds growing, bring the yield down, get the intensity on the vine, because the more grapes you grow in the vine, the less intensity you have in the wine. So what they do is they make a much smaller yield. It's a hands-on thing. Stonecrop is only a 20-acre vineyard. Okay, so it's a 20-acre vineyard, and it's right in the renowned Dry River Road region. Okay, it's well, not region, but Dry River. It's in the Martinborough region, but it's the Dry River, which is considered one of the. It's renowned. It's and what you're gonna get there is you get the better soils. Okay, because you got the river-based soils, which is called alluvial soil. Now, alluvial soil is it's a minerally rich soil from ancient riverbeds that have been there for thousands of years, and you got the rock. So you got great drainage. They also have clay, right? They have clay, sandstone. No, they have sandstone, and it gives you great drainage, So, and it's a small vineyard, and they watch it. This vineyard is owned by Andrew Harris and Sally Richardson. Matter of fact, they're Montauk folk. They have a summer home in Montauk. I've met them. They're very nice people, and they're dedicated to their vineyard, and they're sustainable vineyard too. They use the least amount. They're part of this sustainability group in New Zealand who tries to use less pesticides, try not all natural pesticides. Try to go this. They don't want to use. They want to keep the environment going, their crop growing, and grow the right fruit. Okay, now the difference between the two regions, the Marlborough will be it'll be like it'll have more zesty acidity. Okay, it'll be pungent and grassier. The Martins is usually more. Martinsborough is usually it's a rounder, more melon. Citrusy, because it's just when you work, it's like taking a rose bush. You prune a rose bush, you get the perfect rose. They're more into. Well, I don't want to say Kim Crawford's not into quality, but when you work in small bakery makes the better cake sometimes. But it's a beautiful. We'll try it. It's a good wine. I've had it before, but we'll see how it goes. Now this year, in 2018, they had an early March. Was very early. They had a very very hot season, and but it was when they were able to pick the grape. It was an early season, so it started early. It was warm. The grapes were able to ripen on the vine without getting too much sugar, and they were able to pick them a little earlier, harvest it, and it had 2018 is one of their better vineyards in recent years. I love these. I love a Sauvignon Blanc, especially, And they have the Maritime. Okay, we talk about Maritime. They got weather. They got the Maritime. They got the breezes. They got the soil. They got the drainage. And very low rain here. you know, but enough, they got enough water where they can work it. It's got tropical fruit, a lot of, you know, like a nice, sharp fruit to it. It's almost like you can pick the fruit, you know, like you go. You got a straw yellow, almost with a little bit of a green. I don't know if the sunlight's coming through, but into the room here, but almost like a little greenish yellow, you know. But it's I'd say straw, with just a touch of very pleasant nose. It's got good balance. Brings you back for more too. Yeah, see, that's gonna be more structured. This would be more structured than, let's say, the Kim Crawford, or more, or like the 90 plus Sauvignon Blanc we had. Okay, this is more of a. It's like last night we did the Uve. When you use that, when you use the it's graceful, but rich. That's what I'm saying. It's got structure. It's got richness. It's smooth, very smooth. It brings you back for more too. It's nice. It feels good. It's pleasant. Well, very good, very good. This is a good one. Now this sells a little more than Kim Crawford. You're gonna pay about 15, 16 for these 70, but you know it's the difference in. This is, you know, and this you could do with a fish. This you could do with a delicate meal. This you could do even with a, you know, a delicate pasta, like I was saying. You do a northern Italian pasta with this, you know, not a red sauce, but a white. You do this with a soft cheese. This is very nice. This is excellent. You know, it's a great afternoon. Matter of fact, I'm out in Montauk, so I'm going to go on my deck, and that's what I'm going to do with this. I'm just going to drink it. So listen, everybody have a great night. Enjoy the weekend. Now listen, this weekend we were supposed to be popping the champagne, but we're putting the champagne off, okay? We were going to do champagne on the 15th, but no, we're going to wait until we'll do a champagne, but it's not yet popping. I went past lunch in Amagansett today, and you'd think it was 4th of July. You gotta stay distance and wash the hands. Everybody quits talking about washing the hands. Wash the hands, okay? 20 seconds, wash the hands. In the fingers, everybody, then, right? Wash the hands, do a 20-second twirl, and then pray for all our heroes, okay? Pray for the men and the women, the doctors, the nurses, the orderlies, everybody in the hospital, everyone in these nursing homes, everyone who's, whether they're driving a bus, driving a cab, you know, working the supermarkets, the guy driving the truck, they're making our life easier, okay? And they're doing it at a time where they're putting themselves in compromise. So let's take our hats off to them, and God bless, and have a nice night. Thank you.